G'day and welcome back to another day's Epic Slotcast. This is a bit of an update on the EH build. As you can see now, it is blue. It's not a bad shine on it, needs plenty of fingerprints on it. But yeah, it's a homemade mix it was. I'd brought some new scales and guess what? They wouldn't weigh the small amount of paint that I wanted to mix, which was very annoying. So I'm going to be looking for another set of scales. But yeah, so what I've done, I'll just give you a run update. So that's the inside of the car. Now I've used their vacuum formed glass. It's not bad. It does fit quite okay. It's a little bit fiddly, but generally speaking, you can get it to work and it does look good. So what I did, well, the quarter windows on the front and the back, they just didn't seem to fit really good on the front. So what I did is I popped them open a slight bit, as you would do when you're roaring along. So that's what I've done there. I've put some jewels in the headlights. I've got to do all the chrome bezel and stuff around that yet, but just to see what it looked like. Looks a bit okay. The interior, there's Norm in there, so he's getting ready to drive. So he should look pretty good in there. Actually, it's just a very basic colour scheme. So I'm hoping he'll look good in there. And so what I've done with the chassis, as you know, this was an SCX chassis. Now I had to lengthen it so it would fit the wheelbase properly. So what I've done, so what I've done is I've lengthened it, and the actual chassis fits the centres. So basically what I wanted was the axle centre to be near enough to the centre of the wheel arch, which is pretty close to what it is. So I'm happy with that. It did create a little bit of a problem as mounting it. So what I've done, lucky enough, there was enough screw hole, or distance rather, between the two screws for mounting the spacer to put the mounting screw for the block, which is there. So I had to adjust that to suit. I had to adjust, or rather add, a bit of plastic square in there for the rear mount, and that's it. So it doesn't sit too bad. It doesn't sit too low or too high. It just looks good. Remembering this thing's got way wide bodies, wheels. Just, yeah, anyway, that doesn't matter. It looks good on the track and actually goes quite well. So with a good polish, and I'll get the cab in and start putting some decals in. Do start doing the chrome work and that. I've got the bumper bars painted. Not sure about the Tamiya bright silver, but I'll see how I go. Might have to invest in one of those chrome pens, I think. Do the chrome stainless inserts, taillights, etc., and put some numbers on, and she'll be ready to go. So that's an update on the EH. I have got another weird and wonderful restoration I'm going to be undertaking. And this one is it's a real strange one, this one. This thing, it's an MG. Now, this is how I've got it. I've got a couple of spares here as well, sorry for the hand. I thought it was trying, but I don't think it is. I can't find any trying marks on it at all. It's got steering, as you can see. It's it's a real weird one, but anyway, unfortunately we've got a few issues with the guards. They've been chopped out. We've got some weird looking front wheels. I'm not sure which is the proper ones or not. These yellow ones or the spokes. I would probably imagine the yellow ones. So I'm going to try to get that to work, and also I'm going to try to clean it up to make it look like a little bit decent. It may have to get a paint job, because I might try to do some work on these guards, get them to fit, just to make them look a bit like someone's used a pair of snips or something and chop them out. But it's got pretty good. You've got your glass. You got your glass tail lights, which is pretty good. And you got your MG badge. Quite nice steering wheel in there. Big helmet, no glass, unfortunately. Grill, clear, parking lights, headlights. So, and the chrome's nice. So, and this, I think that was going to be a roll cage, I'm not sure. Didn't work. But, so that's that one. But it did actually come with a mate, which is this one. This one's in bits as well. I mean, it's really in bits. I think this is a Healy. So, yeah, there's lots of things missing on that. I don't know whether there's anything worthwhile getting out of this, but we'll have a look and see. But again, your tail lights, headlights, yeah, blinkers, you know, the tail, that sort of stuff. That's all there. So it's a possibility, but have a go at these bits. They don't make slotties like this anymore, do they? Have a go at the crown wheel. And the magnet. And the hairpins. And the bloody, you name it. So she's the big open frame motor. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Get rid of them. Some more. Yeah, so that's what we've got. This one's plastic. Oh, yeah, I think that one's plastic. This is brass, as you can see, with the bearings. So that's a pretty heavy duty sort of thing. I haven't done any investigating with this yet. Still comes with the driver. And a lovely assortment of very old wheels and tyres. As you can see there, I mean, I'd hate to think how old this thing is. And a front axle. So, yeah, this would have to be very early 60s. She's had a bit of a rough time, but I'm going to do a bit of research and see if I can find anything about this one. So that'll be an ongoing project, this one, but I'll probably end up repainting it, as I said, once I do see if I can do something with the wheel arches and that type of thing. I'm doing it up for a bloke. So I don't know whether he wants me to do that, but we'll find out. So, yeah, they've been nibbled away very badly. So, anyway, so that's a bit of an update on what's been happening. The track there, I've got a big thing happening with the track shortly. Yeah, it's quite different. It's going to be very different, actually. Something that I never thought I'd do, but I've been tempted to do it. So, that will be an update later. So, well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Bye.